Hi there, my name's Karen and I'm going to take you through a 10-minute workout of gentle stretches and also some exercises that are going to help you to strengthen not only your core but also your back muscles. So it is quite a gentle workout for those of you who need it. Make sure that you listen to your body. If there's anything that you need to adapt, adjust or leave out, then of course please make sure that you do listen to your body and make the necessary changes. So we're going to just start off with some back exercises here to kind of loosen up the midsection. We're going to start on all fours here with the knees in a hip width position and the hands are directly underneath your shoulders. We're going to tuck the pelvis in and stretch out the back, and then we're going to reverse it the other way. This is called angry cat and happy cat. So I'm just going to start off with 5 or 6 of these beautiful stretches here into the back, and from there just tucking in, we're going to take one arm through the center. This is called thread the needle. We're going to drop onto the side of the head here, feeling a bit of a stretch through your back. So holding that for roughly 10 seconds. We're going to come through to the other side and thread the arm. Again, taking some deep breaths here. And from here, just coming up, we're going to sit back onto the heels, stretch out the fingertips, give your back a nice big stretch. Try to relax your head and your shoulders, dropping them down, feeling that stretch through your back. Coming up, and we're going to move into what's called a Superman. So we're going to extend one arm out, and for some of you that might be enough, just practicing your balance here and working your core. So you're squeezing your belly button in. If this is easy for you, then you can extend the opposite leg and hold. And we want to try and hold that for 10 seconds. Let's move on to the other side. You can just do the arm, or you can do the arm and the leg, and holding that for 10 seconds. We're going to do it again, extending the arm and leg, taking some deep breaths. Remember, if you do feel anything in your neck, then make sure you stop and have a little stretch. There shouldn't be any pain or strain, but you should be feeling your muscles working. Big stretch here, working your core, and we'll do it one more time. So this is a great exercise to practice. You might even like to pause the video and do up to 10 repetitions. This is a great one to work up to 10 repetitions. Big stretch, as you can see here, great balance and working into the core. So as you practice this, it will get easier and easier for you. From here, we're going to move into what I call a pulse for the glutes. It's not quite a donkey kick. A donkey kick is where you're bringing the leg in and out, but we're just going to do it as a pulsing exercise where you come down onto your elbows. See how I drop my toe down here? So I don't want the toe to be pointing up to the ceiling, dropping the toe down, keeping that core tight, and we are pushing that heel up. And we're going to do about 10 pulses here. And when I say core tight, it means that I'm pulling my belly button in. I'm not relaxed through my midsection. I'm actually pulling that belly button in and tightening up around my entire midsection. 10 repetitions on one leg and 10 repetitions on the other leg. We're going to do it one more time. And once again, if you would like to pause the video and give it a bit of an extra practice, then it's only going to benefit you. The more you do, the better. Let's go again for 10 repetitions on one side. Again, this is going to challenge your balance for some of you. Toe is flexed down. And the other side for 10. And we're going to move on here. Let's roll over onto our back. And this is where we're going to now focus specifically on our core. And then we'll move into a couple of exercises as well. So on our back, and all I want you to do is just lie here and really relax your stomach. I want your spine to melt into the mat. So you almost need to tilt your pelvis a little bit so that everything melts into the mat. And I want you to squeeze your belly button in. So that's actually what's going to activate your core. When you squeeze your belly button in, you're not only going to feel your stomach six-pack of muscles at the front working, but you're also going to feel those muscles on the side and those muscles in your back working. And that is your core. It includes everything from the front to the back. So just relax everything now. And when I say switch on your core, I want to see that you can actually activate that area, squeezing it in. So relax again. And squeeze it in. Now, the important thing with your core is that you're actually breathing while you are tensing those muscles. So if you can hold that, switch it on, and breathe through without actually letting go of that tension through the midsection, then you've nailed it. So you might need to practice this a few times, squeezing, switching on the core, squeezing your pelvic floor as well, so sucking everything in there, breathing through it and relax. Try again, switching on the core, breathe, squeeze, and relax. Now, it might be quite tedious, but it is one of the most important things that you will need to do to make sure that your pelvic floor and core are working for the rest of your life. We want them to be working really well. So if you need to pause this video and practice doing that up to 10 times, the more you do it, the better. From here, we're going to relax everything. I want you to bring your hands down by your side, and we're going to elevate one leg up to the ceiling and then drop it down. Lifting the other leg up to the ceiling and dropping down. Now, as you do this, I want you to make sure that your spine is pressed into the mat and that you are switching on your core. Every time you lift the leg, you should feel your abdominals working, your core muscles working. We'll go up to about 10 repetitions here. Breathing out as you lift. Get a nice rhythm with the breathing. That's definitely going to help you to manage to do a few more reps. Do one more on each side and relax. So from here, readjusting your body, making sure that everything is in alignment, that the knees and hips are aligned. I'm going to get you to tilt your pelvis up, switch on your core, and then bring both legs up toward the ceiling. So from here, you should feel that your back is nice and melted into the floor, and we are just lifting the bottom up slightly. And we're going to do a heel dig. So that's dropping one heel down and lift. Then the other heel drops down and lift. And you will feel straight away, if you do have a weak abdominals or the core is not working properly, that it starts to pull. So dropping and lifting, dropping and lifting. These are the heel digs, which are another great abdominal and core exercise to practice. And up to 10 repetitions here. All right, we're going to keep the legs up and we're going to progress into dead bugs. Now, these are a challenging exercise. Once again, if you're not using your core properly, so make sure that you set yourself up. Back is flat, core is switched on. We're going to drop the same arm and the same leg. So I don't want you to get confused with your coordination. One leg goes down, one arm goes down. Whichever one goes down, let it be. But I do find that it helps to have the arm and leg touching, and that will help you to stabilize that arm and leg. So if you do end up doing the opposite arm and leg, which looks like this, that's totally fine as well. Whatever is comfortable for you. Basically, you want to drop the one arm and the one leg. And we want to get to 10 repetitions of that as well. So that is our dead bug exercise. All right, and we'll finish up on roughly 10 here as well, and you should have felt that. We're going to pull the knees in toward the chest and have a little bit of a roll from side to side. This is going to help to loosen up your lower back. Now, I can feel a few little cracks there, and the lower back is really loosening up, so this is a great exercise if the back is tight. It's very safe. You can roll those knees forward and back as well. And you can also roll the knees around, so doing big circles with the knees and change direction. So if you'd like to pause the video and redo any of these exercises or stretches, that will be really beneficial for you. Let's drop the knees down and go into a beautiful stretch here for the back and the glutes. The glutes are our bottom muscles. We're going to drop one leg down. We're going to take the arms out wide, and then we're going to raise one knee to the ceiling and bring the opposite arm across to grab that knee and pull the knee over the body. Now, the more flexible you are, obviously the easier it'll be, but if you're quite tight, and I'm feeling a little bit tight today, I actually can't get that leg to go too far. Don't force it, just let it stretch out, and you're going to feel a beautiful release through your back here. When you're ready, bring it back to neutral and change the leg that's up to down and vice versa. Bringing the opposite hand across to the knee and bringing that leg across the body. Again, a beautiful stretch there through your lower back. Coming up to neutral here, and both knees together, and rolling onto your side if you need to get yourself up really safely, bringing yourself into a seated position, and feet together, just dropping those knees to the side. I hope that you've enjoyed this little series of exercises. Please feel free to repeat any of the ones that you need to work on or any of the ones that you feel you are really benefiting from. It should be a bit of a challenge. If it's too easy, then I often say if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. So just make sure that you are challenging yourself, that you're really aware of what you're doing. Think about the mind to the muscle and making sure that you're doing it safely and correctly. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to let me know.